So you may have just picked up your Fujifilm Instax camera, your mini camera, and you might be trying to figure out exactly how to go ahead and use it. Now, it's not super complicated to use. I'll go and give you a really quick breakdown. Number one, you have a front side of this thing. You have a little bit of a flash. You have your camera button right here, which allows you to go through and basically take these photos. You have a little viewfinder screen, which allows you to see what you're taking the photo up here. And then you have your camera lens. Now this camera lens, it has a little on-off button here, which will show you exactly how to power it on and power it off. On the top side, this is where your prints will basically be printed out. So your film will be printed out here. Try not to keep your finger around this area, especially as you're taking photos. Just keep it away from there. On the bottom, there's not much going on. On the other side, you just have this little strap area right here, which allows you to put a strap on. And then on the back side, you have this film case, which allows you to replace the film, your viewfinder, which you can go and look out from, and then you also have the little battery compartment here. Now, before you actually use your Fujifilm Instax camera, you will have to go through and put in the batteries. Now, this particular camera, there's no charging capability, so you do have to use like AA batteries inside of this particular device. So if you look to the right side, if you're looking away from it with the viewfinder up here, you'll be able to find your battery compartment. So it has like little three dots on top of it. If you go through and just grab this little compartment down and you basically place it away, you'll be able to see your battery compartment right over here. So now what you can do is you can go through and you can basically plug in your batteries or take out the batteries and put them in this way. Now they do come with batteries, so if you buy them brand new, you'll basically be able to use it. And then you also have little areas that show you exactly how to put the batteries inside of these particular compartments. So you can place them in just like this. And then you take this little flap, you plug it in just like so. And then you will have the batteries fully plugged in. Now, to power on and power off your Fujifilm Instax camera, this is also a very basic process. Now, what you're going to be able to do is at this camera lens portion, you're going to be able to go through and see that at the very top, you're going to have a little on button and a little off button. But it's not really a button. It's actually the lens that you're actually turning. So if you look closely, you'll see a little off button, or it's the text that says off here. And then you'll also see one that says on. You're basically going to go through and grab this lens and you're going to turn it to the on portion. So grab the little sides right here. You don't want to go do anything crazy. You're going to grab this side and kind of bring it this way. Make sure you don't grab this part. You want to grab this plastic part on the outside. And if you do it right, you'll be able to see a little orange light that shows up right over here. And that basically indicates that your camera is basically on. It doesn't really make too much noise, but that is basically what you can do. Now to turn it off, you just slide this thing back off, and now you're basically ready to go. Now, you might be trying to figure out how you can replace the film on your Fujifilm camera as well. That's another really important part. Now on the back side of your Instax camera, you'll see this little compartment right over here. Now to replace your film, what you're going to want to do is you want to grab this particular compartment right over here, and you want to go ahead and basically bring this thing down this way. So when you do that, you'll be able to see your area where your film will basically be located. So now what you can do is you can go through and you can basically just put in that particular film right inside of this particular area right over there. So put in the film, it should show you exactly how to put it in on that film box. And that is basically all you're going to have to do there. Then when you're ready, you can close the compartment. You can, figure out where your film is kind of located right there. And that is basically how you can go through and put in the film that way. Now from here, once your film is in, your batteries are in, and your camera is turned on, just like so, you can go through, you can look through this viewfinder right over here, and you can begin to take the photos. That camera button is right here, so you can go through and just click onto this button right here, and you will see it take a photo like this, and it'll go and start, kind of printing out the film from there. But like I said, keep in mind, these are going to be, you don't want to cover this area up here. So make sure you're not taking the photos like this. You want to make sure there's enough room right there for it to come out. Now, there can be some times where sometimes the camera itself is not turning on. That's a very easy thing to kind of fix. Number one, you want to make sure that the batteries are fully plugged in, that there's not any battery issues. Sometimes that can be a very, very big problem. So if your camera is not turning on, make sure that you don't have any battery issues and making sure that the batteries that you're using are fully good, that there's not any battery problems at all. Sometimes that can be one of the big issues. On top of that, this little camera lens you have at the very front, you might also want to make sure that there's not any issues going on with this camera lens as well. So if you're turning it, make sure you're turning it to the right corresponding area. So when it's on, you want to make sure that it's turned on properly. That's another very big thing you might want to go and kind of figure out as well. And that's another big thing I'd recommend doing. So where it has that orange light, sometimes if it's right in the middle, if it's not fully clicked in, that can be one of the problems. Now you can see that there's a blinking orange light I have on my, on my camera. That basically indicates that our lens isn't really fully clicked in yet. So if it's an orange blinking light like that, that basically means that it hasn't really fully clicked into place. You have to click it into place where it says on, and then it will basically turn off. I'll go ahead and basically demonstrate that again. So if my orange light, is kind of like that where it's blinking, and you're like, what the heck is going on? That basically means that you are not fully clicked into the on or off, portion. So in this case, I will have to go through and make sure I hear a little click. And when I hear that click, that basically indicates that my particular Fujifilm camera has been fully clicked in on that on position. So that's another very big thing. I've seen a lot of people run into that problem, so make sure that's not a problem you run into there either. Now on top of that, you probably want to go and make sure that there's not an issue going on with your film door either, so make sure everything else is clicked into place. That's another very big thing I'd recommend kind of thinking about as well. Now finally, if for some reason your Fujifilm camera is not taking any photos, let's say you have everything plugged in, everything is good to go, but it's not taking any photos, this can usually be because your film has been basically, filmed out. So if you open up your compartment right here, all you're going to want to do is just make sure that there's not any problems going on here with the film. Making sure the film was fully put in place, that is properly connected. And also another very big thing, you might also want to just make sure that you didn't run out of film. So if you ran out of film, there's not really much you can do. You're basically just going to have to wait out until you basically either buy more film or you get more film somehow. So go to the store, get more film, place it back in. That's another very easy way to kind of address this too. Because I've seen a lot of people run into that problem, and usually just replacing the film will end up doing it. So you also want to make sure whenever you plug it in, it's clicked into place like that. Before it was not clicked into place, that can also give you some problems as well. So that is basically how you go through and use your Fujifilm camera. I really enjoy it. It's a really, really good type of camera like this. And I'd always recommend going through and basically using it and making sure you don't drop or anything like that. Put the strap on it so then you actually don't drop it. So in terms of that, that basically covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.